One Dark Night by St. John the Cross. First stanza.
One dark night, fired with love's urgent longings, up, the sheer grace, I went out unseen, my house being now all stilled. Chapter 1. It should be known, then, that God nurtures and caresses the soul, after it has been resolutely converted to His service, like a loving mother who warms her child with the heat of her bosom, nurses it with good milk and tender food, and carries and caresses it in her arms. But as the child grows older, the mother withholds her caresses and hides her tender love, she rubs bitter aloes on her sweet breast and sets the child down from her arms, letting it walk on its own feet so that it may put aside the habits of childhood and grow accustomed to greater and more important things. The grace of God acts just as a loving mother by re-engendering in the soul new enthusiasm and fervor in the service of God. With no effort on the soul's part, this grace causes it to taste sweet and delectable milk and to experience intense satisfaction in the performance of spiritual exercises. Because God is handing the breast of His tender love to the soul, just as if it were a delicate child. Explanation. The second part of the explanation deals with how God nurtures the soul after it has been converted to His service. It compares God's grace to the love and care of a loving mother towards her child. Just as a mother would warm her child with her bosom, nurse it with good milk and tender food, and carry and caress it in her arms, God also nurtures and caresses the soul. However, as the child grows older, the mother withholds her caresses and the child is made to walk on its own feet. Similarly, as the soul matures in its spiritual journey, God regenerates the soul with new enthusiasm and fervor in the service of God. This grace causes the soul to experience intense satisfaction in spiritual exercises and to taste the sweet and delectable milk of God's love. This comparison highlights the tender love of God towards the soul, just as a mother has towards her child.